The new season of the Premier League's back tomorrow. Come on! What is going on, guys? It's me, Calvin, from LFC Proud Fans, back again with another video for you all. In today's video, it's going to be a bit about Liverpool, of course, but the other Premier League teams that are playing in the first week of the new Premier League season. It's going to be finally. I can't believe it's finally back. I'm so happy. I'm sure you guys are, obviously, after going through the Euros and then a wait, quite a bit of a wait for it to come back. I'm really excited. So before I start, I'm just going to, obviously, to any non-Liverpool fans, I just want to say to you guys, obviously, my video from quite a while back it was a prediction video for where some of the teams, the other Premier League teams, are going to finish, in my opinion. I said, I'm not trying to, what I mean? It's my personal opinion. Everyone's got their own opinions and stuff. This is what I think, and I'm not trying to. I don't want any trouble, as I said. I've got quite, not too much hate. There were just a few dislikes, obviously, from non-Liverpool fans, but we all have our own opinion, guys, and that's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna just get straight into the video, and I hope you do enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We're almost. It'd be great to get 50 subscribers. I've always said I got 48 subscribers. If we just get 2 more before the season starts tomorrow, it'd be absolutely fantastic. And any new subscribers that have been subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, just going to start off, guys, with Hull v Leicester. It's going to be the first game to kick off the new Premier League season at 12:30 kickoff on Sky Sports, I believe. And it's newly promoted Hull City, coming back into the Premier League. We'll be playing the champions, the current reigning champions, Leicester City. Claudio Ranieri's lost Kante to Chelsea at 30 million. It's quite a big blow, but keeping the 2 main men that were the force, the driving force that got the goals, the assists last season for Leicester, helped them become, Premier League champions for the first time ever. That is Jamie Vardy and Mahrez. To keep them, Jamie Vardy to sign a contract. There was speculation, you didn't know if Mahrez was going to stay or not, but he's staying, which is fantastic for you guys, Leicester. And I'm looking forward to, hopefully doing the same, what he did last year, carrying on. And hopefully doing it against Hull, because we see. And my prediction is I'm going for a 2-0 win for Leicester. I feel sorry for Hull fans losing Steve Bruce. A lot of them are gutted, because I don't know the whole. I'm not going to go straight in because I don't know the whole information about it. But to do with falling out, was it? But I mean, Steve Bruce, I wish him all the best. I know he used to play for Man United, but I wish him all the best. Can be a good manager and stuff, And he was all right manager for Hull, brought him back up, and it's a shame he's gone. But I wish you guys all the best, Hull. I hope you do stay up, and wish you all the best for the new season. But excited as well. But I'm going for 2-0, and I think I'm looking for that new player. I can't pronounce the name. I don't want to spoil his name, but I think his name is Musa. I hope that's the name, from CSK Moscow. They bought. He is an exciting player to watch, and scoring 2 goals against Barcelona in that friendly loss. I think they lost 4-2 last year in that Champions Cup about a few weeks ago. But what a player! Skillful, fast, strong, the great finisher. Fantastic. I think he'll start alongside Vardy in that 4-4-2. And I think he'll score. I've got him in my fantasy Premier League team. So if you guys want to join my league, I'll leave that in the comments below. Last warning before I start it. You can always join it throughout the season, but I mean, I'll keep it open. But let you guys know. I don't want you to miss out. But yeah, I think he'll score, and I think Jamie Vardy's score. I think Mahrez will, bring up an assist or 2, because I got them a team. Not Vardy, but Mahrez as well. And I hope for a clean sheet, because I've got Wes Morgan in. Captain Morgan, eh? But I mean, I'm looking forward to new season, and what a way to kick off. It's obviously the champions to kick it off, and then that's my prediction. Next
2-0.
up, we've got Burnley v Swansea. See, I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Burnley, and here are the reasons why. They're a newly promoted team, and they're at home at Turf Moor. But the main reasons are Swansea has sold some good players like IUAU. He's gone to West Ham. One of their top players, early on in last season, who was on fire from last season. And they've sold, obviously, Williams to Everton. Top player for them, obviously, their captain. Tough guy in defence, especially for Wales. You saw it was like for Euros. Wales, he was one of their key players in the Euros. And he's gone to Everton. He's a big loss as well. So 2 big losses in my opinion. But go to Burnley now. Why I think, on their side, that's advantage. Why is also an advantage is because of the young lads. Top of one of obviously their best player last season. Looking forward to watching him in the Premier League this season. Is Andre Gray. Now, Andre Gray is a fantastic, fast young lad. I've only seen a few videos of him for some matches last season in the Championship, and he is a class player, absolute class player. And I think he scored in the friendly just recently against Real Sociedad. I think it was at Turf Moor. But he's a class player, Andre Gray. I can see him. I also got on my fantasy team as well, but I feel like he's the sort of player who's going to score a few goals. I think he'll score probably 10, 11 goals, probably 12 goals this season, probably 30, I don't know, something like that. I'm going to predict about 12 goals or 11 goals this season he's going to score. Probably more, 13, but because he's that good, he's a good player, and I feel worried for Swansea. I feel, they signed, who was it, Loriente, he used to play for Atletico Bilbao and Juventus, and he's a big guy. He's a bit like what Michu. I think Michu was Michu was they used to have, and they've always had, and they got rid of Gomez, haven't they, on loan? Is it on loan to Marseille? They've got rid of a lot of their good players, and I'm a bit worried for Swansea how they're going to do this season in the Premier League. But I think Burnley will win 2-0. And they're at home as well, and I think they'll be pumped up for this, coming back, straight up back to the Premier League. And I'm predicting, and they got John Flanagan as well. I don't know if he's going to play because he's injured a bit, if he's doubtful. From Liverpool, so he could be making his debut from right back, John Flanagan. But I think 2-0 Burnley. Next up, and these are 3 o'clock kickoffs I'm talking about. It's like the last fixture, the Burnley one. Next up, we have got Crystal Palace v West Brom. Now, my prediction for this is, I think it will be probably 2-0 or 2-1 to Crystal Palace. And the reasons for that is, I feel that Alan Pardew has really, I feel like he's making this Crystal Palace team, a bit more better every time he's there now, and they're a good team. I know they finished quite low in the Premier League, but I feel they're at home, and they've got good attacking players. I know is it Balassi is linked with a move away from Selhurst Park to Everton, but looks like he'll be playing that game tomorrow. They got Jason Punchin, they got Zaha, they got the Andros Townsend from Newcastle United. I feel like he is what Crystal Palace need. That is the right fit for them, and he'll suit Crystal Palace's playing style. The way Pardew sets out his team, and they'll probably have Connor Wickham up front. But yeah, they've also signed that. Where's he from? That goalkeeper. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but they signed this new goalkeeper. It's a top goalkeeper, and so I think he'll be in goal as well. And Yeah, I'm quite impressed with West Brom. I don't know if Berahino. I think Berahino's still at. Excuse me. Berahino's still at West Brom, I think. But there's nothing about West Brom. And as I did say, in my personal opinion, please no hate, I think they're one of the teams that could get relegated this season. And on betting websites, they're 2-1 to go down. But in my opinion, I'm not saying you should respect it, obviously, but I'm just saying, any West Brom fans watching, no hate. That's what I think. That's all. And I think it'll be 2-0, 2-1 to Crystal Palace tomorrow. Everton v Spurs at Goodison Park. We're talking about Everton for 3 times now in these matches, but I mean, obviously you guys know, obviously it's Liverpool channel, I don't like Everton. And, knowing Everton fans, we're going to dislike this video, whatever, seriously. But I mean, it's my opinion, guys. Don't like it while you're watching the video. Spurs were very good last season, very good. They've got top players like Harry Kane, Eriksen, Ali, Dyer, so on. They've also, Danny Rose as well. He's coming on in the England team and stuff. And I mean, the one that I'll be watching as well is Lamela. I know he's been pretty dodgy in his early years at Spurs and stuff, at the start. But I feel like this season, Lamela, he's been good in friendlies for Spurs. And I feel like he'll make a real impact at Spurs this season, Lamela. So I think 1-1, or I think Spurs will just snatch it 2-1. I'm not just saying that because I dislike to Everton, obviously. I honestly think that Spurs will have too much in the locker, should we say, too much firepower. I mean, is Lukaku's from Everton's head going to be somewhere else? Is he still going to move? I think he could still probably move because he's upset a few Everton fans with what he said in the past, about wanting to move. I think it will be 2-1 Spurs. I'm going to say it, 2-1 Spurs. I don't know who's going to score, as I said, but I'm saying 2-1 Spurs. Next up, we have got Middlesbrough, newly promoted Middlesbrough against Stoke. I'm looking forward to this. I know it's not on TV, but I'll be watching Match of the Day, obviously, and Middlesbrough, one of the teams I've picked to stay up as well. They look a strong team. With the signings, the big signings of Victor Valdez from Man United, was it for free? And Negredo on loan from Valencia. What a signing. He's a clinical finisher. Wow. I know we're just judging 2 men here, especially one up front. I mean, and it's, the rest. But I feel like the rest of the team is good as well, Stoke, what Stoke are like. Stoke can be a dodgy team for other teams. Not saying they're dodgy team, but saying for other teams, they give them a good game. Stoke, they're not an easy team to beat. You know what I mean? I'm going 2 ways here. I don't want anybody to go, oh no, why don't you say that? You know what I mean? I think Borough, if there were 2 predictions I could make, I would say 1-0 Borough, and then on the other side, I would think it could be 2-1 to Stoke. Anyway, I can see Borough scoring. I can see Middlesbrough scoring, and it could be Negredo scoring. So I can't pick. There's 2 predictions I make for that match: 1-0 Middlesbrough or 2-1 to Stoke. That's all I can say. Next up, we have got Southampton versus Watford. Now, as us Liverpool fans know, Southampton have lost a very good player in Sadio Mane. He's come to Liverpool, and that's a big loss for them. You know, they've also lost Pele, you know, whatever you want to pronounce his name, the big guy, the big Italian up front. He's gone to is it a Chinese club in China? So, you know, I did rate him, you know, you know, good big guy up front, you know. Now they've got strikers Charlie Austin and Shane Long up front. To be honest, I don't know much about this manager, obviously, as you guys don't know much about this new manager for Southampton. They signed Nathan Redmond from Norwich, who got relegated. I do kind of rate Redmond. I do rate him a good player. Be interesting how he does at Southampton. And it's, you know, big shoes to fill, Sadio Mane, you know what I mean? Big shoes to fill, you know, big boots, you know what I mean, should we say. But, wow. It's hard to say. And my overall prediction, also lost Wanyama to Spurs as well, which is another blow because he was a good defensive midfielder, you know what I mean? So, I honestly think they'll beat Watford. I think Watford will give them a good game. You know, you got Troy Deeney and Igalo up front, and they're deadly strike force in odd games. But I think we'll be in at St Mary's, and I feel like I'm going for a 2-1 win to Southampton. I feel like they're strong enough to get the 3 points tomorrow. Manchester City v Sunderland. Now, this is going to be the last fixture I'm going to do with this video. The reason for that is because I'm going to do Sundays tomorrow in tomorrow's video as the Premier League is back video, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do the Liverpool game and the Man United game predictions tomorrow night. But this is the last fixture I'm going to do, and it's Manchester City 5:30 kick-off on TV at the Etihad against Sunderland. And as much as I love Manchester City to lose on Guardiola's first game, I actually think they will absolutely destroy Sunderland. They're going to obviously want to impress the new manager, and I rate Guardiola. I rate him. He is, you know, just like Klopp, one of the best managers in the world. He's a really nice guy in person. I've seen interviews and he seems like a funny guy, really cool guy. Not as funny as cool as Klopp, because Klopp is just awesome, as we know. And I wouldn't ask for anybody better because Jurgen Klopp, I love the guy, absolutely fantastic. But I think it's going to be, they'll want to impress him. I think it's going to be either Manchester City to win 3-0 or 4-0. And I think Aguero and KDB will be, you know, the centre stars as always. And I think they'll be tomorrow evening. I think, you know, it's going to be goals and assists from those two, you know what I mean? And there's something about Stones from Everton joining for, is it 50 million? Bloody hell. To be honest with you, I know I'm not keen on Everton, but I'm sure Everton fans, I know they'll be happy doing that, you know what I mean? But getting the money, but I'll tell you something, I'm sure they know that, you know, he was not worth that amount of money. I know Chelsea were going from the season before, but there were talks about him, Everton fans saying that he wasn't that good and, you know, that good of a defender, you know what I mean? He was at times for Everton. But 50 million? To be honest, I know City be thinking, no, it's nothing, but I feel it's just an absolute waste of money. Even more waste of money than Raheem Sterling. Look at him. I mean, seriously. He's doing nothing for City. But I mean, well, we're happy with the money. But anyway, yeah, 4-0, 3 or 4-0 to Man City. That's my prediction. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Absolutely no hate at all in the comments, please, from other clubs. It's my personal opinion, my, you know, just good fun, you know, predictions, anybody say, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and please help me get to about 50 subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.